Well, this thing decided it didn't want to try and rotate to be upside down or whatever like need it to be because of the way the iPhone's made and the way the thing comes out, because you ended up being hooked up to the Turtle Beach thing. So it's like barely sitting up right now. Hopefully it will stay that way. But yeah, this is the first time doing this on YouTube, actually doing something like this. Now, I don't know how this sounds, because again, it's a Turtle Beach headset thing, and it's got the thing that's made to muffle sound on it, so I'm not quite sure how it sounds. Anyway, hey Jada, saw you comment there. So this is cool. I like this. This is nice being able to actually finally do something on YouTube. The only thing is, I think I'm probably going to have to go back into the comments and stuff later and add stuff and say like the songs I do and things like that. I'll probably say them ahead of time. I don't know if I have to put the album and everything, if I need to go and find the link to the official thing by that artist. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can just say the names and that's good enough. I get copyright, so what? I'll fix it later. There's no means to be, I don't mean to actually be doing that. There is maybe, just maybe, I might do it. I'm a bit skeptical about putting it out there where somebody, I think anybody could snatch it if they wanted to, but there is one song that might possibly be mine that might go on here if I think I can do it well enough. And I also, if I do it, I want people to keep in mind that I wrote this within like an hour sitting in my guitar classroom, and I barely played the chords. I just kind of had chords down, kind of hummed in my head, then made words go with that. Had to like think of how the beat would be with the words and the guitar playing. It's nowhere near completed, but it's got pretty much the basis of what it needs to be. So, or what's going to be in it, that is. So we'll see about that. I don't know. I also have nothing left to drink, so I might end up running out for a water bottle here in the middle of this. Oh yeah, cold coffee does not taste good. Oops. Especially when you have no creamer and nothing in it. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm probably going to do the song that I did last year, because we have a show at our school. I'm not actually going to say the name of the school because I don't know if I really want that to be out there. But there was a show at our school that I did, and I actually didn't do this song for it. I did this song for a talent show thing. But once I do it, I'll probably run my list for the show. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not horrible, but I mean, when it's cold it is. But anyway, this is what I did last year, which I kind of hate saying the name beforehand. So I'm just not going to. Let's see if my voice can actually pull this off, because the weather's been really weird around here lately. Or, not really weird, I guess it's kind of typical for this month, but still, my voice isn't in the greatest shape because of all that, but it's worth a shot, right? I'm walking home and talking hopes to see a show and even close to you. Nervous touch, getting drunk, staying up and waking up with you. But now we're sleeping at the edge on something we don't need. All this delusion in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me. Take it, go, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you? let it be? Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Take everything that's gold, leave it to the breeze. Let the ashes flow, get about me. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me, and I'll be me. One or two screw-ups in there, but that is Let It Go by James Bay. Anybody who hears Let It Go and doesn't hear the James Bay part and assumes Frozen, get out. But, yeah, that's a song I did last year. Got me second place in a talent show to a guy who is freaking master dancer. I saying freaking a lot. But he got up there and he did like this dance routine thing, and I guess it was, he made it up. He made it up himself and everything, and it was very, very impressive, and he's been super supportive of me, which is the really cool part. We haven't talked in a while, though, but I mean, like, when I was going up there, and, like, we were sitting in the back room, we were warming up and everything, he was like, just give me something here. I would play anything, and he would, like, start to dance to it and stuff, or whatever. Like, when we got back up there on stage, he walked up with me, and was being super encouraging and everything. Yeah, that was really cool. That's another thing that's awesome. It's a really cool experience to know people enjoy that and think it's cool. So that's why I'm doing this. And I'm not doing it to, like, as a self-centered thing, to be like, oh, I'm going to go up here and do this and be like, oh, people are going to like this. That praise is going to feel good. It's more in the sense of, like, this is where it starts. So if I want to do music stuff, I've got to, it's good to have that confidence boost, yes, but I don't want it to just be about that. It's about people enjoying the music and liking it. I mean, it's not just about getting the attention. But, I mean, you kind of have to have the attention to make it and everything. So it kind of goes both ways. But for me, it's more, I want to eventually one day be able to make people smile with the music I write. Or, like, I don't want to say make someone, like upset kind of emotional, but, like, be able to cause certain emotions or be able to speak to people in certain situations or whatever. I want my music to be able to do that. And this is just where it starts. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of what the point of this is getting that all started and getting this channel finally going. Because I want to actually start doing things on a schedule. I want to start doing more game stuff on a better schedule. And doing music stuff and getting my brother to have a channel. That's one. Because right now on Instagram, I show up as GCM, which is Gaming, Camping, and Music. Now, the camping part is because my dad started watching a guy named Shug Emery. Or at least that's his thing on YouTube. I can't remember his actual name. I knew it. But he goes by Shug. Everybody calls him Shug. And he always thought that stuff was hilarious. And my dad, I'm like, you could do this. You're just as goofy. You could do the same exact thing. And just like me, we can cover a really big area here. And people can enjoy what we're doing. Because we've never really done anything overly amazing. Not really. And my dad, in my opinion, should be on a stage somewhere playing. And just because he's been that good, I mean, look in this room. I don't know if you can see everything, but you can see the drum sets, you can see mandolin, PA system, well, 2 drum sets, yeah. You can't see the rest of the guitars and stuff, and all the other guitars I have, and all the other guitars he has. But I want to do something with music because it's something he gave to me. It's something he gave me the opportunity to have. It's something he sat down and did all the time, and he taught himself. Literally, like, no chords were ever really shown to him. The way he learned was he was in a band with these guys, and he played drums for them. And then he heard, I think, from what I understand, it was the first thing he ever learned. Well, it was Chuck Berry. I still need to figure out how to do it myself. I want to know how to do it so bad. But Chuck Berry, he's got that signature, like, all of his songs came in with, like, that same intro, and the first thing he learned how to do was that and Johnny Be Good, and the way he did it was by going in, I believe you said the guy's name was Bruce. I think that was his name. And he would open up Bruce, the lead singer and lead guitar player, he would open up his guitar case when they left, and he would play his guitar, and he would watch his hands and stuff and try to figure out how to do it from that. Which I've done with my dad. I've figured out a couple of things just by watching his hands. But the fact that he's come so far just off watching a dude play and teaching himself, I've got to do something. I've been given this huge freaking opportunity here. So this is about being able to get him up there where people can hear it and people can enjoy him and being able to enjoy what we do together. Because my brother can play bass and sing. He can play drums. If he wanted to, me or my dad could probably show him how to play guitar. And I don't doubt that maybe one day that he will want to know how. He's already wanted to know how to do Simple Man because that's the main song he does, which I actually sat down. This probably isn't even the right way to do it, but... he already knows how to do just playing the normal chords. So it's like, I've just got a family here that does music. I want to do something with it. But then also, my dad's just always been really funny. He's really goofy. He's not afraid to act ridiculous or speak his mind like that. So I'm just like, that would be perfect. What if we made something of this? We could make people smile and he would be happy too. And I would be happy too because I'm making people happy. That's the whole point of this. So I gotta get on a tighter schedule about things. I gotta start actually working towards this, working more towards what I want this to become. So that starts with this video. That's the point of this, is getting some of this up there, and probably nobody will see this one other than my friends, but that's how you get it started. That's how you get things going. So here I am, doing this, doing it now, and hopefully one day I will be able to look back at this video and go, this is where it started. And heck, even if I don't really get anywhere with this, at least I'll be able to look back and be, there was that determination to do something. To actually, like, I'll be able to look at this and go, feel that now. Look at what you've been given the opportunity to create and go for it. Take the opportunity. Don't shy out on it. So, again, that's what this is about. Let me shut up here and actually get to playing, which now I'm actually dry as crap. I probably do need a water bottle now. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to be really, really fast, and I'm going to get some water real quick, because I definitely need it. And I will be right back. Sorry about all that talking and disappearing, but anyway, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. There's just no way I was singing that dried out. This is all things I'll have to take care of beforehand from now on. I need to make like a checklist for like every time I do this. But yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and get back to it. Also, while I'm doing this, if anybody ever has a song request, I don't have anything I can pull it up on right now, but if I know it, or if I eventually do have something else I can put to the side and pull it up, I'm perfectly fine with song requests when I'm doing the live streams, even on videos. Just come back. If you want me to try something, let me know. But I like to try to think of it as kind of like my dad has told me, and I'm not saying this in a sense that it's like I'm avoiding the music I want to play, because I like that kind of music. It's fun to play, it's upbeat. But a lot of the stuff I know I like to call like crowd pleaser music, because it's things like Wagon Wheel, Ho Hey, Simple Man, like that. That's a really big one. When my brother gets up there and sings that at like any place, people are like, there's bound to be a solid 3 or 4 people who know it. And when they hear him do like the harder parts of it and get really loud and do it, they're always like, oh my God, that's really good. Now, I'm not trying to say he isn't. In my opinion, not saying this in the sense that he's my brother. Of course, anybody would say that for a family member. He's awesome. To be honest, my brother's got an amazing voice, and he needs to do more with it, in my opinion. But I do this a lot where I talk and I forget where I was going with it. So, I'm just going to shut up and just say, basically all of this is just Oh, I know now. Basically, just don't ask for stuff that's gonna be super weird or super out there. That's not gonna work. Because I had someone ask earlier for some crazy techno sounding thing, and don't be a moron and be putting Gucci Gang and crap like that, because I get that enough in school. It's just annoying. You know that's not gonna happen. I mean, look at me. You should be able to look at me and know that's not gonna happen. Look at this room. I mean, okay, seriously. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton's on that wall back there. Got Beatles in that corner. Got all this old motorcycle and old guitar stuff. Then the Marx Brothers, if anybody knows who they are. That's not my style. I don't really listen to that kind of music. I'm old school compared to other people. And, I mean, I'm kind of in between. I'm in between all kinds of music. But let me shut up and actually play something here. 30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah, we have a song by them, and I didn't know we had it. And then, they didn't do This Is War, did they? To the right, to the left, we will fight to the death. There's something like that. I'm probably not doing that at all right. To the edge of the earth. It's a brave new world. It's a brave new world. I'm pretty sure that's something they did. It is? Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. I know that song. It's actually funny how I know it too. I actually know that from the Sword Art Online Abridged. Because that's like the song they chose to be like the beginning of that. So, okay, let me shut up now and actually play. I've been sitting here talking for too long. I'll put in like the comments, I guess, or the description, whatever, afterwards if I can. I'll just put in like what time I started playing again at here. So what time is it? 18 minutes. So just skip to there, basically, and I will be playing again. So let's see if I can actually remember the chords to this. This is the first song I'm probably going to do for the show. I can't remember all the words. Head down south to the land of the pines, down my way into North Carolina. Stare down the road, better gotta see headlights. Made a time course in 17 hours, looking me in a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for a while that I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah, mama, rock me. I'm actually, you know what, I'm not even going to attempt doing all that because I don't know all the words. I mean, you don't have the rest of the band behind you. That one's kind of lame, to be honest. You kind of have to have the rest of it behind you. Unless you're up there on that stage doing that and you can get people into it. That's the whole point of that one. But, yeah, I don't know all the words. I need to go check them because I always forget, like, the first part and then I go into the met a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long talk. Because I don't know how it starts. I don't know how that verse starts. Oh, man, I can probably not do the next one, but always worth a shot. That's how I'm looking at it now. If my voice messes up, go ahead, say something, but you're not the ones up here doing this actual kind of thing. So if you got something against me, go ahead. Like that. That was bad, oh my god. But, go ahead, take shots at me. Not like it's going to make a difference. I'm here doing my thing, enjoying it, and other people are enjoying it. At least I hope you are. I hope you guys are enjoying this. You find it interesting. But, I'm enjoying it. I'm doing what I want to do. Take as many shots as you want. It doesn't make a difference to me. You're not changing what my dad's been doing since he was my age and what I've been doing for the past 2 years. You're not going to change that with a few stupid words. It's just not how it works. Sorry. But, oh, also, that was Wagon Wheel. I believe the original, it's like Old Crow Medicine Show or something. I'm not really sure, but the version I based it off of was the Darius Rucker version, right? It's Darius Rucker? Pretty sure it is. There's probably tons of versions of it out there, but I go off his because he just did really good with it. What did I do with the? There it is, capo. There. I actually don't need it for this song, so I could have just left it there, but I like having it right there so it's ready. So let's see if I can pull off this song. This one's a bit more complicated. Another James Bay song. I really like James Bay. He's actually really good. I have a voice nowhere near his because actually Let It Go is done on 6th fret. I did it on 3rd. I'm only doing it half as high as he does it. But let's give this a shot. Okay, I gotta remember. I'm halfway gone. Sleepless, I'm about to warm. You're all I want. Bring me the dawn. I need the sun to break you. Walking up my heart, I'm shaking home. My love, a good change. Been in the dark for weeks, and I realize you're all I need now. I know that's too late. Oh, and I hope that I'm not too late. Back up the room. How come your friends already know you? I feel like a kid, too shy to speak up, so I keep it. Oh, butterflies, and you steal my sleep each night. I need the sun to break you. Walking up my heart, I'm shaking on. My love, a good change. Been in the dark for weeks, and I realize you're all I need now. I'm not too late. Oh, and I hope that I'm not too late. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh. I messed that up. Whatever. I don't want to entirely ruin my voice on that one thing. So let's not even do all that right now. The next one I don't even know if I want to do because it's the one that I'm hoping will be the one that everybody really likes. So I don't know if I want to do that until after the show, which is on the 22nd. But that's Need the Sun to Break by James Bay. I gotta remember to do that. I'm about to start doing songs and forgetting to say who it's by or whatever. I'll go for it. I'm just going for stuff right now. Just getting everything in this video I can right now. So yeah. All right, going for it. You can't walk the streets at night. You're way too short to get on this ride. No, I'm not. You're trying to tell me that I gotta be home when the street lights glow. You can watch your TV show. I will watch what I wanna watch. No, won't listen to you. Do what I wanted to, and I will walk this road ahead. 100 miles on my hands. That's all I need to show you. So I gotta show you. Across this lane, fly through the sky in a Superman cape. Watch me walk across this wire till toe through the holes of a blazing fire. Watch me fly this kite. spell it out. I spell it out. You don't wanna see me now. Watch me walk across the clouds. I don't know what you heard about. Listen to me here out loud. I really gotta show you now. Really gotta show you now. I guess I spell it out. I spell it out. You don't wanna see me now. Watch me walk across the clouds. I don't know what you heard about. See that door and let me turn it on. We'll walk this road ahead. 100 miles in my hands. Do I need to show you? I gotta show you. If you don't believe me now, flip the whole world upside down. Do I need to show you? I gotta show you. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting my voice to be able to do that. But that is the one I am hoping will, hopefully blow everyone away. Because I feel like I can actually do something with that, and that's not even the best I can do it. Probably not. I mean, heck, that might be the closest to Shawn Mendes that I've done that, and that's Show You by Shawn Mendes. And I feel like I can do that pretty well, and that's the one I'm hoping people will really like. Well, you would say that because you're my friend, and well, at least I would think a friend would say that, but I just think that one will come out the coolest. Another little trick I noticed about his songs, I can't actually do this song, but if you take, how does it go? I can't remember, huh? You just look so nice, but all I could see was your eyes. Then the crowds came and pulled you away. You were gone. Which I'm trying to remember how. What is that part? I'm running, I'm searching, I don't know where to start. My life, I'm running, I'm searching, I don't know where to start. I'm talking, I love you, punch the hole right through my heart. And I won't stop looking till I hold you in my arms. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running. That's like these same exact chords, which I could be totally wrong. That might be the wrong chords. But that's like the same, from what I'm understanding, these same exact chords that he uses for Show You. And that's, what is that one? I Don't Even Know Your Name by Shawn Mendes still. Oh man, what else do I know? I'm at a point where I'm forgetting these songs I actually already know. Here's a cool one that I just like. Jada might probably be the only one to know this, but I listen to him occasionally, I guess. I can't even really do all of that. That I wasn't even actually expecting to go and sing it. I just went ahead and, again, went for it. Just going for it. Doing it all. Screw it. But that is, like she said, I think she just put it like all caps in comments. That's Wolf in Sheep's Clothing by Set It Off. And that I can't remember the first time I heard that. I heard it plenty of times, but I always skipped over it because like, that song's weird. Then actually listen to it, and the song itself is kind of morbid and dark, but it's just cool. Just sounds cool. I just love that. Because, I mean, originally, I'm actually doing it lower too, but the original parts... And that just sounds cool, but if you lower it and you play chords, it's... I like the way that song sounds. I guess in some situations the lyrics are kind of true, the point of the song is. But, yeah, that's just always sounded cool. I just learned that a few days ago. The chords were actually way harder. I just took the tuner and just played the chords that they had written down, and the tuner will show what it is or whatever, and then I can lower it down and play those chords, or whatever I have to do, and I can match those chords at a different pitch. So originally it's probably all crazy bar chords and stuff, but I just... The way I'm doing it is just A minor, F, E, and then the other part, F, C, G. And that's literally like all the chords I use in the song, honestly. So you can make songs a lot easier that seem really hard just by doing that, just by lowering it down, because there's typically a way to do it. There's typically a way to play different chords, but there's some that are so out there that you can't really do it, or the range is so different that doesn't really work. But yeah, just like the way that one sounds. Let's see, what else we got here? I could try to say something, but that's probably way out of what my voice can do right now. What else is there? You know, Jada, I could try this. I have no idea how it's going to come out. I'm afraid to, because I don't want to start it and not finish it. I don't really give a damn about the way it's touching. You can hold my hand if no one's home. Do you like it when I'm away? If I went and had my body, baby, would you love me the same? I can feel all my bones coming back, and I'm craving motion. Honey, we learn how to live by yourself. It's growing. You're a God, what is the name of that? I forgot. Line Without a Hook. Thank you for putting that right there. That's Line Without a Hook by Ricky Montgomery. That was something I heard in just like other YouTube videos where people used it for something, and I went down and found out what the name was. But I can't really do all that. I can't do it as high as he can. He has a lot of really cool songs, actually, that I like. Let's see. Keep moving here. Here's one I can do. Kind of. People have told me that they don't necessarily, well, specifically my family, because I guess they're so used to hearing like Elvis do it. So that can be part of it. But they told me that they don't necessarily care for it all that much, but I think that's because I do it totally different. And then I know 21 Pilots did a version of it, and my mom heard that, and she didn't care for it at all. She didn't like the way they did it. I honestly don't like how high they did it either, but he's just typically got a high voice. It's just the way he is. So it's kind of my way of doing it. How does it? I don't remember. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows straight to the sea. That's how it goes to me. It's to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows straight to the sea. Telling so it goes to be, to me. Take my hand, take my whole life too. I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. Now, it isn't the greatest thing I've ever done, but I like the way it sounds. It's been a while since I've done it, so if it didn't sound that good, I haven't really practiced it in a while. So, that's probably part of it. That, or I just, if it didn't sound good, I just can't do it. That's always another thing that could be going on there. But, yeah, I'm still trying to think of other songs to play here. What else is there? I don't really know, actually. There's one more thing I could do, but I'm still very skeptical about doing it because I can't actually really do it right yet. I've heard part of it, yeah. Alright. Like I said, I'm going for it. If this sounds horrible, it's more than likely gonna sound horrible. Let's just leave it there. But everything is worth a shot. Okay. It's telling me, look at you, make it alright. Familiar fake tears and eyes. So scared that you're afraid of you wrong. You tell me to love me and I feel it twice. I'm but to turn out every night. So I lay low, think of you. You can hear hazy when you're crying alone. Don't you call back to me? Oh, I'm moving on, and your lies can't hurt no more, no more, no. And your lies can't hurt no more. Oh, no, your lies can't hurt no more, no more. So I'm moving on, no more crying alone. Now I'm lost without you, but I will find my own way. I will walk this road, I will stand on my own. You said I was the one, why did you leave? Cracks in my heart so you can heal it. When you're crying, oh, just crawl back to me. Oh, I'm moving on, and the lies can't hurt me no more, no more, no more. No, the lies can't hurt me no more. Oh my God, okay, that's the most power I've actually put behind that, so I want to go back and watch that. But that was the song I wrote in about an hour in a guitar classroom. Holy crap, I'm out of breath now. That's the most power I've put behind that chorus, and right now I'm still trying to find the beat. I gotta find where I switch the chords because I kind of do it differently every time. There's no really set pattern to it yet. I gotta figure out where that is. But it's the same chords all the way through, and I kind of like the way I did the bridge part that time, but it's a work in progress. Right now the name is just Fractured Heart. I haven't really thought of a better name yet. And heck, it might stay that. That might be the best name I can make up for it. But that was just, that's the creation of just sitting down and just like that. And that is the most basic chord progression possible. But I sat down and was playing it, and then I just started kind of like humming to myself, and could kind of hear lyrics along with the pattern I was doing, and this kind of started going. Plus, it's like the starting is too deep, and then the chorus is nearly too high, so I gotta kind of find my in-between there and work with that a little bit more. Because you can sing in different keys and still sound good with it, because, I mean, that same chord progression is used for tons of songs, and none of those songs sound the same, so I've just got to find a good place to do the verses and stuff. But anyway, that's just something I wrote today, and there's another one I was working on, which has got a bit more of a meaning behind it, whereas this one was me just sitting there and just starting to write. And I'm really proud of that, because sitting here looking at it behind, because I've got it written down or whatever behind the phone right now. Sitting here looking at it, I can see it like that becoming something. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. But yeah, this is the beginning of pulling this channel together and actually going somewhere with it. So anyway, thanks to Jada and Sarah for joining in and watching. Anybody who catches this later on and listens to it, probably not, because it's not just a set song. Nobody's gonna want to sit here and probably listen to this just on its own like this. But yeah, this just is a marker for this. I'm probably getting ready to go up there, and I'm probably going to go do a Gang Beast stream or play Fortnite and do a stream of it or something. And with all the stuff I've got around me, I've got the loop pedal thing, so I can actually make that a full song. I can put drums and I can put stuff behind it, because you've got the electric drum kit, got a bass amp. I can put all that behind it, and eventually I can make a full song just on my own in this one room, which is a mess at the moment. I need to clean it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for joining in, guys, and hope to make a future out of this, I guess. And I don't want my future to be purely on this, but hopefully this channel has a future off that. So thanks for joining in, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.